I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. Spirit just gave me another message, and this for me personally. I feel like that I have finally found my place of peace and happiness within my life, which means everything that I've been going through in my life is finally over. I finally was able to overcome all the negative things that ever tried to hold me back, ever tried to break me, or ever tried to make me feel like I wasn't worth it. And I was able to find love and find my happiness in life. But it's only because I was able to tap into my spiritual power, tap into my belief, and hold on to it. The belief that I've always had since I was 7 years old. I finally was able to investigate it, and I was finally able to realize that everything that I ever thought about my life was true, and I finally was able to confront and deal with all the negative things in my life, get rid of it, and finally find my true happiness in life, and finally give myself a true version of my own version of soul peace, and finally find my happiness in this life. It wasn't easy. I had a lot of stuff I had to fight through, and I had to change the way I look at life because I used to feel sorry for myself and the toxic things that were happening to me. But once I took responsibility and accountability and fixed the things and got away from the things that I know didn't serve me, and I started fixing my life in the way that I know I needed to through my true honesty and taking responsibility, I was able to guide my life to a place of peace and happiness where now I'm able to say I'm truly happy with my life and I'm truly happy and positive about what I'm building. Although it's still going to be controversy and problems in everybody's life, I just want to be living proof that you can find your happiness. You can overtake all that negativity and you can stand in your power and guide your life to the true happiness that you deserve to be in. All you have to do is take responsibility, take ownership, and take accountability, and own the things that you do wrong and own the things that you do right. And be honest about them, admit them, and live in your truth, and you will never go wrong. No matter how painful it is, you have to live in your truth, and you have to admit what's wrong, and you have to face it, no matter how much it hurts or how much it makes you uncomfortable. You have to face it and you have to deal with it to put it to an end so you can overcome, not for them but for yourself, so you can create peace within your own life and happiness within your own individual journey. And as long as you can do that, you will find peace one day in your life. You will find happiness one day in your life. You will find togetherness one day in your life. And all your relationships around you will get better and you will be able to live in complete harmony with your life. And that's where I feel like I am. I'm finally in a place where I can trust everybody around me and I can truly be in my happiness for the rest of my life. And I'm just looking forward to keep building on it and keep growing as a unit and keep growing as a collective and just keep sharing the new experiences I have had. I'm going to have from living in my place of peace, and it's something that has taken me a lifetime to be able to accept myself for who I am and accept myself for the person that I'm going to become. I'm nowhere near done. I have a lot more life experiences I have to go through, but with everything I've been through in my life, it feels like it's nothing I can't overcome or go through and still stand in my power and overtake because I feel like life literally tried to beat the hell out of me. It literally tried to break me down every way possible, but I held on to my power and I still believe in myself and I never let it broke me and change me at the core of who I am. Of course, I grew and evolved with each experience, as we all do. If you don't, you're going to stay stuck in the past and you're never going to grow past what happens to you. So, you are always going to advance and grow. That's a part of life that comes with experience. But your core values are always going to be the same. You never change them, you just grow around them. And now that I've stuck to my core values and been proven right about everything that I've always believed, it just feels like a load off my shoulders. And now that I'm able to be honest about everything and continue to advance in my life, I just want to continue to be a shining example that if you hold on to the truth, tell your truth, and live in your truth, it's all you need to get your life on track and get your life to where you were always meant to be. And it's just easier to tell the truth and be honest about it than it is carrying a life of lies or a life of excuses or a life of pain, in my opinion. The pain comes from you not being who you are. The pain comes from you lying about what you know you're supposed to do and not achieving everything you're supposed to achieve. That's where the pain and hurt comes from, in my experience. Because when I was living that liar's life, that's where I had my anger. That's where I had my frustration. That's where I had my pain at. But soon as I cured that with the truth, my body physically got better, my mind got better, and my spiritual powers have grown exponentially to the point where I can do things and say things that I never thought I would be able to say. I'm more honest now than I ever have been in my life, and I'm happier now than I ever have been in my life. So I just wanted to share the experiences of how I got to be where I am. And the only thing I can tell you is you just have to look in the mirror and be completely and utterly honest, and don't run from the pain. Embrace the pain, embrace the hurt, embrace the anger, and then make peace with it so you can overcome it and find your place of happiness and find your true soulmate and find your true friends and true family and continue to build with it once you get it. And I'm just excited for the new experiences. I've never had a true girlfriend or a true somebody I wanted to get engaged to, and now I may have. I feel like I have that, so I'm interested into making a life with them and seeing what that's like for the first time, and just sharing those life experiences as I continue to develop and just continue to grow into the man that God always saw me being, in my personal opinion. And I just wanted to share that with you guys and share that development, whether it be here on this app or on Clapper. My Clapper is Brandon Lewis 26, by the way, if you guys want to join me on there. And I have an Instagram, but I don't really go on there, so I'm not going to worry about and giving you my Instagram or my X, because I have one, but I barely go on there. But I just want to let you guys know that I plan on continuing the journey. We may have to switch apps, but look me up as Brandon 26. I be posting on there sometimes. I got to start posting on there a lot more frequently. But if you want to follow my content, if this app gets deleted, that's where I'll be. I love you guys, and I'll see you more tomorrow, in my opinion.